And I get the name of that song. I get the name of that song for real. Like, Shazam. I'm putting y'all on right now. I'm putting y'all on.
I hit you with the blink. Hit you with the blink.
Cobra Kai top 10. If you watch Karate Kid, like the old Karate Kids, Cobra Kai is the show you need to watch. Yeah, my personal favorite. It's like shit, I'm not just giving very much aesthetic. It's giving very much Y2K. It's giving very much that girl. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is basically gonna be what's in my iPhone. The reason I want to make this video is because I watched a lot of what's in my iPhones, and even though I got my iPhone like months ago, I still want to show you guys like how I customize it. If anybody's really interested in that type of stuff, like how to customize your iPhones, how to add widgets, how to make it aesthetically pleasing. If you are, this is definitely the video for you. So first up, we have basically my iPhone. So I have an iPhone 14. It has like the sky blue backing to it. And then I have a custom case from Case to 5 with my name on it. It's a butterfly and it says Brianna. It's like this like Y2K kind of theme, which I love. So that's why I made it that. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So starting up, first things first is my screensaver kind of lock screen, which is Rain and Payu from Love is in the Air. It's a Thai BL love story and I love them, so I made them my screensaver because, you know, it is just what I like to watch. My first boy love drama that I ever watched, so it has significance to me, so I wanted to put it on there. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I actually have another lock screen and it's me. It's this picture I had in Vegas. I like it. It makes me look ruthless or whatever, so I put it right there, and it's like my personality like when I'm outside, so wanted to keep that in there too. But yeah, let's get straight into what's on my first page. So as you can see, I have about 3 widgets. My first widget is basically Google Calendar. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, if y'all don't have Google Calendar, you need to get it today. It makes you super organized. You can literally add other calendars to it. I utilize this calendar when I used to work for Spotify, so that's the reason why I have it now. But I still use it for my everyday, day-to-day stuff. Right now, as you can see, I have nothing I'm doing today. But I still got my calendar like up there for if I have tasks and anything I need to do. My second widget, this is actually like one of my favorite pictures because it was an off guard, but it's giving very much aesthetic. It's giving very much Y2K. It's giving very much that girl. So I put it there. And my second widget, this is another picture when I was in Vegas. I went to a Chris Brown concert. Chris Brown's one of my favorite artists. And this is an outfit I wore. Very cute. The bundles was giving. The outfit was giving, and I had me a Chris Brown t-shirt on and I loved it, so I added it there. So my first app is YouTube. I utilize YouTube to watch other creators, create my own content, get ideas, things of that nature. This is my channel, and as you can see, my 2 recent videos have been vlog diaries, so this is actually my 3rd video of 2023, so I'm really excited to keep going with my YouTube journey, period. And then we have Instagram. So I love Instagram. I post usually stories on here more than I post like my regular like feed stuff, but this is my Instagram. Everybody wants to follow me. My birthday outfit, I really liked it. It was cute. And then just so y'all can see like my full outfit from Vegas from that widget I showed y'all about the Chris Brown concert. It was giving, and this is my favorite video. Like, look at me. That was me at the Chris Brown concert, y'all. Love me some Chris. And yeah, this is just more pictures of me, like my graduation photos. As you see right here, I told you I graduated from college 7 months ago, so this is basically some graduation photos or whatever. But yeah, if y'all want to follow me, my name on Instagram is aesthetically.breathe with 3 eyes. So, you know, follow your girl, period. This is just like my timeline, you know, just a vibes, my timeline, and people on that I follow. And next up we have LinkedIn. So I love LinkedIn, y'all. I'm a recent graduate. I'm always on LinkedIn looking for new jobs, or if anybody posts anything that I find interesting. So that's why you like LinkedIn for. Like, you should definitely do that. LinkedIn or Indeed, 2 great apps to have. I don't have Indeed, but you should get Indeed. Another app I have is TikTok. We all know what TikTok is. This is where I get all my content ideas from. This is my TikTok. My TikTok is actually the same as my YouTube. It's Brianna X Ash. Yeah, y'all can follow me on TikTok. I post a lot of book content. I post like updates on my YouTube videos, but 95% of my TikTok videos surrounds around books because I really like to read books, and I read a lot of books in 2022 going into 2023, which is gonna be another video I'm gonna post on YouTube. Is like ranking the books I read from 2022 to 2023 and giving you like my, I guess, review on it. But yeah, like I read a lot of books. I do a lot of book content. So if you're into that kind of thing, my TikTok is definitely the place for you. If y'all can help me get to like 200, that's a milestone for me, 200 followers. But yeah, I love TikTok. I'm obsessed with books, so that's what I do. And then next up, I got my notes. So in my notes, pretty much, it just be like, I don't know, anything I have to like think about, anything that I have to basically organize or stuff that I want to write down. Like I'm trying to get back into fashion and like build up my like closet and stuff. So I'm looking into different types of like fashion like brands or like stores online that I want to get into. I want to take courses to like build my skill sets in marketing, project management, tech, and stuff like that. So I have courses that I want to take that I have listed in here, and just ideas that I have for YouTube. That's basically what's in my notes. Then we have mail. I actually use this more than I use Gmail because I like that it comes straight to my iPhone and like I get the notifications here. It's just like, and you can actually add your Gmail to your mail, like your iPhone mail app, which is like better than just having two separate apps all over the place. It just makes things a little bit more confusing. And then, like I said before, I have Google Calendar, which is at the top. Get your Google Calendar, I'm telling you, change your life. YouTube Studio. Everybody who like does content creation on YouTube have YouTube Studio. It just basically helps you keep track of like your analytics, like your subscriber count, view count, monetization, like basically when you make money, stuff like that. It's all there, so it just helps you keep track of that. So that's pretty much was all that's on my front page. And then before we go to the next page, we could talk about like the apps at the bottom of my screen. So we have my phone, my messages, and my FaceTime. So I put these at the bottom because these are the three things that I utilize a lot. Like for instance, hate texting, y'all. Hate it. I really don't enjoy texting people, so I would rather somebody FaceTime me because it just makes the process so much easier, and like I can get my thought out without having to like think about it. I could just talk. So I use FaceTime a lot. The reason I have messages here is because I do have group chats with like my cousins and my friends and stuff. So like I need to have the messages app visible so that I can get their actual text message and stuff. We can be all on one accord. And then phone for obvious reasons because you know you gotta call people and contact, stuff like that. Okay, so on my next page, it's like Chris Brown theme. So as you can see, the top widget is basically a picture from his concert in Europe. He was doing like this move where like he jumps back on his feet, but it caught him mid-air. So that's why I put it there, because it's fire. F.A.M.E album, Fans Are My Everything, Forgiving All My Enemies. One of the best albums Chris Brown has ever made, literally top 10. It's a fan favorite, so you know I had to put it on here. And then my personal favorite, slap the shit out of my chest. My personal favorite is Chris Brown. That's the first album he's ever made. Well, it's his first album, but it's not like his like first ever like out. I don't know if that makes sense because he has an EP, but we're not even gonna talk about that. This is his very first debut album and I loved it, so I put it there. Going into the apps, we have camera. Camera, obviously you know what a camera is. That's y'all right here. So that's the camera. And then we have photos. So photos, you know, I got all types of stuff. I got screenshots of stuff. I got old TikTok videos. I got basically my Vegas stuff. It's so much stuff here. Chris Brown concert. Literally so many videos of the Chris Brown concert is on here. But yeah, it's so much stuff in that camera. Oh, this is my favorite video we did in Vegas. My favorite TikTok. I don't know what's gonna play, but
Steak in that bitch, hit you with the blink. Hit you with the blink. Hit you with the tricks.
Favorite TikTok we did when we was in Vegas. It was a girl's trip, y'all. Settings, self-explanatory, it's just settings. Clocks, honestly, people don't utilize their clocks enough. Like, you can literally like map out your whole day with clocks. When I used to be in school, like when I had to study or I had to like run errands or I need to wake up at a certain time and I need a little motivation, I utilized clocks and like I customized it based on the ringtones and like labeled them so I knew exactly what I was doing. Utilize clocks, y'all. Survive. Next up we have Chrome and Safari. So Unpopular opinion, I love Chrome more than I love Safari, but I have them both here because this is what I use to search up stuff. Like if Safari ain't giving, if it's acting stupid, I go to Chrome. 95% of the time I'm using Chrome, but yeah, they both the same damn search engine, to be really honest with you. Does the same functions, not the same engine, but does the same functions. Then we got weather. I use it to check the weather. Then we have map, self-explanatory. It's a map app, like this you use to guide yourself places. So that's like my second page. I love the Chris Brown theme. It was a vibe. Then my third page, this is what I call my finance page and like my food page in a way. So right here at the top, my widget is basically motivational quotes from the app I.Am. Today's motivational quote is, I nourish my mind, body, and soul every day. We love to see it and we love to hear it. So first we have wallet. So in there I just got my cards that I usually use physically in a digital form in case, for instance, if I leave my cards at home, I have my phone, I could just, Apple Pay and we're straight, we're good. Stuff is paid for. Then we have Wells Fargo, self-explanatory, banking app, Chase. I actually have a Wells Fargo and a Chase because Chase is like my savings. Wells Fargo, I have a savings in there, but Chase is like my savings. Like whatever I put in my Chase account, I don't touch. Then we have Cash App. Everybody knows what Cash App is. It's just an app, where you send money. Capital One. Now I'm gonna open this, but I'm probably gonna blank out like basically my balance and stuff, but I wanna show y'all a cool thing about Capital One. If you're a girly and you're like 18 or up, it's time to start building your credit, sis. But I use Capital One not only to build my credit, but to get points. When you have a Capital One card, basically every time you pay back like your amount, you get rewards cash where you can use like on different things. Like you can use it on like to redeem it for actual physical cash. You can do it on experiences. You can use it to book a trip, shop on Amazon, get a gift card. Like it's a vibe. Like this is real adulting, y'all guys. Real adulting, you guys, period. So yeah, I got like $45 right here in my Capital One rewards, and you should definitely look into it. You should definitely look into it. It's worth it. Like especially if you're starting your adulting journey and you just want to build your credit, but also utilize your rewards cash for different things that you wouldn't have to use your regular money for. Get into it. And then Credit Karma, because like I said before, I'm 20. Well, I didn't say I'm 23 before, but I am 23 and it's time to start building credit and time to start getting my adulting on because soon enough I'm gonna want to buy a house, I'm gonna buy a car, stuff like that. So make sure your credit is A1. So I have Credit Karma to check my credit when I need to. Then I have Uber Eats. I utilize Uber Eats on a regular basis. I love Uber Eats. It's just a great app. Like it's to order food delivery, things of that nature. Instacart, I use it sometimes. It's more so for like groceries, like if I want certain types of things, if I want to make a certain meal. Like I utilized Instacart one time to order like salmon and like cream cheese and stuff to make like the salmon grilled cheese that was going viral on TikTok. Use Instacart for that. It's bomb for that. And that's all that's on my third page. Now let's move on to the fourth page. So this one, the theme of this page is Vegas. It's girls trip. It's family. You feel me? So as you can see at the top is me and my sister. This is a picture we took in Vegas. And then the second widget is all my cousins and my friend and my sister's best friend. We all went to Vegas together. And the third picture is just me and my friend Britt. Shout out to Britt. And I didn't even shout out nobody else. Shout out to Michaela, that's my cousin. Shout out to Deanna. Shout out to Donna, Crystal. Period. That's the gang right there. But yeah, so on this one, I have the apps I have is Find My iPhone. Everybody in these pictures, I had them on Find My iPhone. We just use it to track each other, make sure everybody's straight, make sure everybody's copacetic. You feel me? Ticketmaster. I utilize Ticketmaster when I want to go on like concerts and stuff. But I know that the last thing I bought on Ticketmaster though was definitely the Chris Brown concert tickets for the One of Them Ones tour with him and Little Baby. Then we have Lyft and we have Uber. Honestly, I go back and forth with Lyft and Uber. I haven't used this since the summer because I was in California over the summer on an internship and I didn't have a car, so I utilized both of these back and forth. It really depends on which one was cheaper on which day. And then I got Amazon. I'm an Amazon girly. Every time I want to buy something, every time I don't feel like going to the store for something, I use Amazon. My mom has Prime, so I just buy it on her account and boom, don't pay no shipping. It's really cheap if you get Prime, y'all. So if you don't have Prime, invest if you like to shop on Amazon. Shein, this is actually one of the clothing apps I use the most, and I'm trying to break away from Shein because I'm trying to break away from fast fashion. I want to get into more like good quality clothing. But yeah, I utilize Shein a lot, like a lot at the moment. Eventually I want to switch over to something else, but I use it a lot, so that's why it's up here. Sephora is my girl. Like, as you can see, I do my own makeup. This is what I consider like a soft, everyday, like glam, like really chill. So yeah, I love me some Sephora. It's a vibe. Like, literally, as you can see, I got like 369 posts of Sephora because I be spending money, y'all. But I love Sephora. It's a vibe. Like, you can get so many different things on here. Like, as you can see right here, it has the Fenty Beauty like gloss bomb. That is fire. Like, it literally, like, if you get heat, it makes your lips like feel like a burning sensation, but it's not like horrible. But it makes your lips plump. And if you get like cold, it basically feels like a minty fresh sensation on your lips. It's a vibe. Y'all don't know what she's doing. Yeah, I use her like contour sticks. I use milk primer. We could really get into like my makeup routine, my makeup products, my skin routine in another video, but I just want to show y'all like stuff that I bought on here. One size too. One size is a great powder, you guys. Look into one size. Pastor Star know what he doing, period. And then I got Shop. So Shop is basically the way that I track packages. So say for instance, like I bought something on Shein. I just wanted to have all my tracking, all my packages in one place. I use Shop, and Shop is easy. You just add the tracking number in there. Sometimes it's already automatically connected to Shop, so it'll add in there by itself. But you just can track all your packages at one time, have everything in one place, you know, very much organized. And then my fourth page, the aesthetic is very much how I want my locks to look when it gets long. Like, I haven't got my locks done yet. I'm getting my locks done on Monday of next week. Yeah, this is basically where I want my locks to be midway. Like, it's very cute, very much the length that I want. So I put a different inspiration and motivation to trust the process once I get my starter locks done. And then on here, I got all the different like streaming apps that I use to watch TV shows. So up first, we got Prime Video. I love Prime Video. If you have Amazon Prime, you automatically get Prime Video. And like, there's so many different shows on here. People really sleep on Prime Video, like for real. Like, there's so many different shows on here. Like, you can watch Creed. You can watch, this is a good movie right here. It's called Life in a Year with Jaden Smith. This is a good movie. Like, they got really good stuff on Prime Video. Like, people sleep on it too much. And then we got Hulu. Everybody know about Hulu. I watch a couple of things on Hulu, not a lot. Like, it's not my prime streaming app. But yeah, they got a couple of things on here that I watched. Wu-Tang, the American Saga. If you've never watched Wu-Tang yet, watch it. It's a good show. And 911 is a good show too, but watch Hulu. It has good shows on there. You just gotta look for them. And then we got Netflix. I love Netflix. Even though Netflix is playing with people and trying to like not let people share accounts no more. We don't like that, Netflix. We don't like that energy. But yeah, I watch a lot of different things on Netflix. I recently just finished watching Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai top 10. If you watch Karate Kid, like the old Karate Kids, Cobra Kai is the show you need to watch. Yeah, I'm talking about the Danny LaRusso's and the Johnny Lawrence, like Karate Kid. That's the franchise Cobra Kai is based off of. Watch it, you guys. Next up, we got IQIYI. So this is basically what I watch, like Thai dramas on, my boy love dramas on and stuff like that. This is where love is in the air, like when I showed y'all my live screen. This is where I watched it at. But I watched a lot of different things on here. And of course, it's a good BL drama. Love it. Ken and Portia is good. Love is in the Air is good. And there was this other drama that I watched that I can't remember right now. I'm gonna see if I can find it, y'all. It was so good. I think it's called Unforgettable Love. That was a good one. So yeah, y'all, get into it. Yeah, I love IQIYI. It's a good app. It's a good app, especially if you're into like international dramas. And then we got my music stuff down here. So we got Pandora. Pandora, I never really deleted it, so it's always followed me around on all my phones every time I upgrade. And on Pandora, I have so many different like stations. I got my Brent Fire station, but really, this is where I learned my old school music from, like 90s down. So we got Jodeci, we got like 90s hip hop, Aaliyah, 112. The list goes on, you guys. The list goes on. But yeah, it's a great music streaming app. Then we have Spotify, because you know I worked at Spotify, so you already know I use Spotify. So as you can see right here, I don't have any like playlists that I curated myself, But yeah, I go on here to like listen, like for instance, a lot of the time, like if I'm reading a book, the playlist will be on Spotify. So I utilize it for that. And then just listen to new music, like the SZA SOS album was fire. So I listened to that on here. As you see, my recent listen was Shooting Star by XG. Love XG, K-pop, my favorite thing. But yeah, this is what I use that for. And then Steezy. So I don't know if y'all heard about Steezy. I talked about this in my first vlog, but it's basically an app where you can learn choreo at any level from beginner, advanced to intermediate. And I utilize Steezy for real. Like so far I've learned 2 different dances off there. Tomorrow I think I'm doing another dance. But yeah, like you can save videos. You can actually do, like, if you feel like you don't have rhythm or you feel like you don't know how to learn choreo that fast, you can literally do classes to teach you rhythm. That's how in-depth Steezy gets. Like, it's a really good app if you're into dancing and stuff like that. Then we have Shazam. So like, you ever know, like, you in a club, a song is playing, nobody know what the song name is, but they rapping, they vibing to it, it's a vibe. Literally, I open Shazam, I hold down, and I get the name of that song. I get the name of that song for real, like Shazam. I'm putting y'all on right now, I'm putting y'all on. Oh, also I forgot, I really wanted to explain to y'all how to use WidgetSmith. Oh, you download it and then you can just type it in. And then you can do either small widgets, you can do medium widgets, or you can do large widgets. Basically, you just, when you want to make a new widget, for instance, you want to make a small one, you add small, you go to photos, you go to your photos, and then you just pick a photo that you want to put, and then it saves, and it should look like this, like these when you're done. And then you hold on to the home page, and it should shake like this, basically allowing you to add. And then you should add at the top, and then you type in WidgetSmith, and then you add whether you want a small, a medium, or a large one. You add it, and then when it pops up, it's gonna be your most recent one that you added to WidgetSmith. And you can click on it and you can change like it based on the one that you want for that page. So that's basically how WidgetSmith works. I recommend it. It makes the phone look really cute. You can add apps to widgets, and the way you do that is not through WidgetSmith. Instead, you just hold down like I told you before again, and then you go to add, and then you go to like apps. So for instance, I.M. And then I.M. could be a small widget, it could be a medium widget, or it could be a large one, and you add that, and then boom, now you got motivational quotes on your homepage, period. But yeah, it's pretty easy. That's how I customize it, and I hope that helped y'all. And yeah, you guys, that is the end of my what's in my iPhone video. But yeah, thank you for tuning in again. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Later.